and I'm here to talk to you folks today. What have I been up to? I have been working on the cars today. I have a really bad ear infection, and I can't get the medicine because my mom can't make it here. I have the cars, she's the one with the medicine. I don't have the driver's license quite yet because of, well, let me explain things. Coronavirus has screwed up everything for everyone. It's something that's blown out of proportion to look more infectious. They make it sound like it's the Black Plague. So everyone's panicking. The media is pumping it up to make it sound worse than it is because they're trying to get ratings. And so all these people believe everything that's said on the news. So they basically are scaring the shit out of people, and it's making it hard to get appointments because they think everyone's going to get coronavirus and die. They're making it sound like it's a something you're going to actually just die from immediately. There's no chance of escape. Corona is going to kill you immediately. That's what they make it sound like. It's a very slim chance it will, but it's the same chances with the common flu. But I can't say anything because they'll say it's misinformation, even though misinformation is what they're doing to get the ratings. They scare the shit out of people, and it's sickening. But oh yeah, let me get back to what I was talking about earlier. People want to hear about cars, but my money is pretty much tied up in the cars. You see, I have this account, but nothing really comes from it. I don't make any money off this at all. It's more just me showing you that you can do whatever you put your damn minds to. Anyone could do anything if they really try hard enough. The possibilities in life are endless. But remember, only one chance in life. So, unless you're lucky and you reincarnate, but not everyone's quite that lucky, are they? Bad people never reincarnate. So, folks, let's talk about the cars. Now, today I released a video talking about the hood latch. What is wrong with it? Well, if you watch the video, you will see that the has corrosion where well, it's just roached out pretty hard, and it needs to be replaced for stability issues in the engine, so when it rattles a little bit, it doesn't make the whole car fall apart. Uh, it's a 1970, no, not 1970, where's my brain at right now? 1947. And that was 74 years ago, about to be 75. So the years of it being neglected and abused through all the years, it has things that need to be fixed. And that's when I come in. And that's when I fix the problems that always got hidden and put away, and no one ever worked on it. They just duct taped it and tried to drive it along as much as possible. But you know what they say, if you sweep things under the rug, eventually they'll pile up. As if in life, too, things pile up if you sweep it under the rug. So if your car has issues, always try to find a way to make sure that car runs. If you treat your car right, your car will treat you right. And right now, where am I? I'm in my car. I see you and thank you for coming by and stopping by. It's always good to have a visitor here because people like you are the heart and soul of the channel. You keep the blood flowing through the channel. And we are equals here. I may be a content creator, but I am not one of those content creators that go prancing around in a Lambo and, you know, show up to a grocery store with an entourage. It's just not me. It never will be, because I'm not that kind of person. Fame goes to people's heads and it causes them to turn into these egotistic maniacs that are complete delusional psychopaths. They think that they're above everyone else, and that's totally wrong. Um, Success is good, but when it poisons the mind, that's when it's bad. Always remember your roots and where you come from. Never lose the person who you are. So many people on this website, they become big social media stars, and what they do is they just become so inflated egos. It's just disgusting. The way they behave around people. It's it's like a little teenage girl that's in, like a cheerleader that wants to be the one on the top of the pyramid. That's the same mentality. But we're all just humans trying to make our lives through day to day. I'd rather just be a YouTuber that gets to the point of being somewhat successful, but I don't care about all the fancy aspects of YouTube. It's just, you know, it turns the brain to mush, and it's not good for any other one of them. You know, the subscriber is the most important person on this website, and the viewer, which is the subscriber, and they should be treated as friends and family, not some piggy bank, not some ATM, not something you can try and hustle money out of. I take donations, but I take car part donations. I don't beg. I don't go on there and say, please, please, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. It's never that. It's not that. And no matter how low I get, I do not beg. It's just my pride and my honor, you know. Pride and honor. Those are the things that you always gotta have. Always keep your pride and honor. Some people would tell me that, well, Ricky, you spend all this money on cars. Can't you just spend it on something else? I'm thinking to myself, well, I made a promise and I want to make sure I follow through on it. I gotta keep on constantly providing content for all you fine folks out there. And, well, yeah. I always gotta keep doing it. I can't stop, you know. I can't allow YouTube to take me, that's a small creator that's put so much time and effort into this channel. 1,800 videos, and I've traveled all throughout Texas to do some videos. I've been to Galveston, I've been past Dallas, I've been to Alston, and I've just always. Oh, is someone down there? Hello, welcome to my page. How are you doing today? If this is your first time, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna be one of those guys that say, smash the smash button. Anywho, folks, let's go out. Let me show you what I've been up to. Well, as you can see, I'm in my crownie. And she needs work, but, things are. I come from humble backgrounds. I'm not fancy rich, and, I don't have endorsements. I don't have, people saying, hey, Ricky, we're going to put you on the front page. It's never been that. And even if it was, I would actually be very humble in how I present myself. And, well, that's something they're not used to on there because of the how it's always been. You get to know more about me when you watch these live chats. You get to realize I'm just a person just like you, and I dabble a little bit in the gardening, you know. I got apple trees I grew from seeds, and I got pumpkins over here, you know. And there's a nice beginning stages of a 1949 Chevy. But I might go earlier. I might go into a range that is like let me see, 41 to 46. Now that was a beautiful year for Chevys. Now this is the foundation to do that with. You know, all you have to do is modifications, you know. But one bit at a time. Let's get these babies running, you know. It's always, oh God, I got an ear infection. I'm still continuing though, folks. Still continuing though, I got an ear infection. I do a lot of things on this channel, and it throws people off because this channel has lost the, not, you know what I'm saying. YouTube has lost the human element behind it, you know. It's come so reliant on computers and robots that it's forgotten what real people out there actually want. They want realness. They don't want scripts. They don't want to see some douchebag with a, you know, driving around in his vehicle his dad paid for, you know. They want to see real men out there working on their vehicles, and you know, old-fashioned folks like you and me out there getting old cars and bringing them back from the dead. And that's what I do. Now, I don't really show my house off that much because I live in a trailer, and you know, I want to do better than that. But sometimes in life, you're handed the cards, and sometimes you must work with those cards. Because life always changes. And, well, this one I built from frame, and I'm still working on it. I'm never gonna give up on trying to get a Model T running. You know, it's been one of my passions and goals for 7 years of my life. I've dedicated to getting Model Ts together. I've dedicated 7 years of my life to restoring Ford vehicles, and also Chevys and Dodges. The big main three is the ones I've been trying to save and restore, and trying to keep them from becoming piles of scrap metal, you know. Um, Thank you for sticking around, you know. It means a lot. It keeps the channel going. You know, the algorithm and all that other crap, you know. They took away the human elements behind YouTube, which is really terrible. You know, I think that they should do is base it on people. Take a you know, statistics from people, not some robotic program. So, yeah. Oh, this needs a lot of work. This seat that was back there, it was from a Pontiac. Right there is from a Pontiac. That's from a 1949 Pontiac, and I got the dash stuff in there. I have to keep on working on it, but, you know, it's just one bit at a time, folks. And I got the horn button. I got the horn. I got the horn. I got that. But I gotta need to get the clips. You see, it's slightly off by 1 millimeter. Now, 1 millimeter doesn't seem like a lot, but it might affect the firing order. So I have to get those clips and clamps. See what I got? Got my Christmas tree up. But for me, it's the Yule days. But for some folks out there, it's Christmas. But anywho, oh, one thing you need to know is down here, marigolds have a smell to them that keeps bugs away from all your food that you're growing. And it's a natural repellent. Same with rosemary. Roaches hate it. If you have a roach problem, plant this, rosemary, and really pungent things like sage. The smell will scare away bugs. So that right there, will do the trick, and then that will do the trick. We got cars. We got cars. No, some just like disappear. But anywho, yeah, you know the hardest thing about being a YouTuber was getting past the stages of being shy on camera. You know, your personality comes out after a couple of years of being on the website. You know, it's real, it's genuine. It's not me looking at a script. Look, there's no script. I don't have anything written, nothing like that sort of nature. Also, I recommend you check out some of the pages that I have on my channel, like the recommended channels that I recommend, because it's not all about me here, you know. YouTube is a community, and we all look out for each other on here. We're like one big dysfunctional family on the holidays, you know. We all look out for each other, so that's what I do here too. They're less about fame, you know. When my friends they get big on here, you know what I do? I go to their page and I congratulate them, because that is good, you know. Some bits, you know. Not to be like full blown Hollywood or anything like that. I'm zero Hollywood. I hate that crap. You know, I I did I did acting in the past, but it was just like old school shit, like Charlie Chaplin stuff, silent film. I wasn't like one of these idiots in modern Hollywood. I'm an old soul trapped in a young body, you know. Everything I identify with is old stuff. I don't like new stuff, you know. Pounding. I need my medicine, but you know, I can't get down there to get it right now, and it's just bad. I'm starting to get the wisdom here with the age. I'm starting to. People ask me, "Hey Ricky, are you losing hair?" Well, yeah, sort of. You know, I'm in my late 30s. What do you expect me to look like a little baby face forever? You know, uh, I got white hair on my mustache even. You know, I'm only like 3 years away from being 40. But that said, I'm gonna make this video up to about maybe 20 minutes. I don't want to keep you folks here stuck too long, because I know people out there have a lot of things to do. I don't want to be one of those douchey YouTubers that stand on here for 3 hours and sit there like a hawk, just like waiting, like, oh, there he is. Don't you leave me. You know, you can't be like that. You know, like an old lady in a retirement home that just grabs the person and restrains them. No, you can't. That's just not me. You know, I'm just not that kind of person. But anywho, let's get to the cars again. You see, I might be able to use some of this, but holy hell, I'm gonna need a lot of media blast. But it's easy to take these off, but they're square bolts. They're rusted all to hell. So they're pretty bad. But anywho, let me zoom out. There's all my little piles over here. There's my core. The core for the power steering on the 80s one, because the 80s one, it went out on me, you know. And that's a very bad thing to have, is your power steering go out. But you know, I might just save this because I like the cushiness of this seat. You know, it's all worn in, old. It's got that old smell to it. I just gotta get the rust stains out. I might have to figure out some kind of way to get rust out of interior. So we're gonna figure that out as we go along. That's what it looks like on the inside. Just very basic. No high-tech bull crap. Uh, I keep things basic. I don't try to do any mods. And if I do mods, I actually revert it to being older modifications, or I try to include like Model T bolts and Model T springs and things like that. I try to incorporate older stuff into newer stuff. You know, I'm a neo-Victorian. That's what I call it. It's where I live in the past. But anywho, glad to have you folks here. Oh, something happened. There we go.